Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke. We're here with part 3. In the last episode we went ahead, grabbed ourselves our first couple of encounters, we grabbed ourselves our Pokedex, and this episode we are good to finally go ahead and enter the big area of the wild area. So one more time, real quickly at the beginning of this episode, I'm going to go over what we're doing with the wild area, because I have seen what a couple of other people did, and a couple of other people that I've watched have done something very interesting. And that is, when they collected badges, after every, 2 badges or so, they allowed themselves another encounter from the wild area. Just so we're clear, I'm still only going to keep 1 encounter from our good old wild area. I don't plan on adding any extras. Also, Hop, I'm sorry I didn't catch any Pokemon, alright? I don't think you understand how this works. But I will take Swift. So, for the wild area, we're going to go in, we're going to grab 1 encounter. I'm probably just going to grab my encounter in the first area, just so we have an extra Pokemon earlier. But one more thing I do want to mention quickly at the beginning actually involves this character coming onto the screen right now. As it turns out, in the first episode, we actually did get Pokeballs. And I did not realize this. Turns out, when our mother goes ahead and gives us that little bit of pocket change and a potion, is exactly what she said, she actually does give you 10 Pokeballs alongside that. I had no idea about this. I just assumed we didn't have Pokeballs yet because it did not come up as a text prompt until we reached Route 2 with Leon, who teaches us how to catch Pokemon. That made sense to me to be, where you first got Pokeballs. I had no idea we had them before that. So I did start the Nuzlocke technically a little bit late. We should have started it when we first entered Route 1, meaning, yes, when I showed off the random encounter of me saying how we would get a random encounter in the future with the Squabble, that should have been the first encounter. I'm gonna just chalk that up as me making a big old mistake and saying sorry, but I'm not going to go ahead and release the Blitbug or anything like that on Route 1. I don't think anything really changes in how the Nuzlocke was played because of that. It'd be a different thing if I got 2 Route 1 encounters. That would be a big mistake and then something would need to be released. However, I'm just going to chalk it up as I started the Nuzlocke later than I realistically should have, and hopefully that we can just roll with that. If that does bother you, I feel like you're being a little bit nitpicky, oh well. But I am just going to go ahead and run through with the Pokemon that we have as is. But yeah, that was my mistake. We got Pokeballs earlier than I thought. Sorry about that. With that all said and done though, we have ourselves our camping gear. To be honest, I've never done the camping gear or the curry stuff or any of that stuff in this game, and I don't think I plan on doing it right now. What we're going to do is we're going to enter the good old wild area. Get on out of here, parents. Get on out of here. Hop says a whole lot of stuff. I'm going to kind of skim through it. I'm not super concerned about reading everything throughout this game. Hop talks a whole lot throughout the game, which is nice. Story is nice, but he says a lot of things that I've already read before. I'm not super concerned. It'd be one thing if I was playing through like a new ROM hack game where I didn't know anything that was happening, but with this game, I know a lot of stuff now, so... Apart from apparently when Nuzlocke begin. Ha, funny that. But we are going to go ahead and make sure that we get our encounter as random as possible. That is one of our golden rules of this Nuzlocke. We want to make sure that we make our encounter as random as possible. So we're going to probably just go with the first area, first random encounter. We call that the Pokemon that we grab, and we see where things go from there. Funnily enough, there is also one more Pokemon that we could go and grab, and that does involve train stations that we are in right now. Because I do believe we can grab ourselves a Galarian Slowpoke just at one of these stations. I don't know if it's... I think it's at the station we just came from. So if we were to, head back, for example, and go to Wedgehurst, that's what it's called, I think we could actually grab ourselves a Galarian Slowpoke. As that would be a static encounter, it would obviously be the only encounter that we could get inside the station. So yeah, that would also be a very interesting encounter we could get. For now though, wild area, look at it. Bright, sunny, filled with raid dens, which I think I will do on screen. I think I'm going to leave this playthrough, honestly, mostly unedited. I don't think I'm going to do too much in the way of big cuts or anything like that. We shouldn't have to train up a whole bunch of Pokemon at any point, because we have the EXP share active on all of our Pokemon at all times. So we should always be reasonably leveled to go up against things. Meaning, I think for the most part, we'll do everything on screen. I don't think we'll have anything that we want to do off screen. So, with that said, Hi, Sonia. My gran gave me a proper earful in her own way. Those two young trainers are setting out on a journey, but what are you doing with your life? Kinda rude. Sounds pretty rough, to be honest. That's rough, buddy. Never you mind that. Nothing to worry yourselves over. Besides, I've been quite curious about that Pokemon you two met in the forest. The good old legendary. Yikes, being an adult has got its own challenges, eh? Said you needn't worry about it. Glad to be on the road, really. It's been ages. It'll be great fun to fish and camp and rough it outside again. Well, I'm gonna go stick my head in as many of those red glowing dens as I can find. I think, actually, one more thing that we can do with the dens is, if they're not active, we can just go ahead and grab points, which I think are called watts. And with those watts, we can go to vendors and grab ourselves TMs and stuff. Which is realistically the only thing that we're really after Dynamax dens for. The only reason we're going to use them is to fight them and grab ourselves some TMs and stuff like that. So, with that all said and done, we have our box link, but at the moment we're going to be keeping ourselves all of the Pokemon that we have on us, because we don't have 6 Pokemon yet. Once we have 6 Pokemon and we want to actually start making our team somewhat decent, then we'll go ahead and change things around on that. We'll probably replace the C-Dot pretty dang quick, as I don't really want to use a C-Dot. We have ourselves our Gen 8 Grass-type starter. I don't think we're going to want to use any kind of Gen 3 Pokemon when Gen 8 Pokemon are available. I do want to use as many of the newer Pokemon from the newer generations as I possibly can. If you try battling one and it seems like you're in over your head, run. Hi Onyx, we're not capturing you. We are running to the first patch of grass we see and grabbing ourselves a random encounter. If it's raining, does that mean I can get a Choodle or something? Because that would be amazing. Hi, Tyrogue, go away. I don't want you. I just want the random encounter. Which is going to be, there it is, it's going to be a Choodle. A Wingull. It's not ideal. I mean, it's not the worst, right? There is a silver lining here. It's not weak to fire, right? That is nice. We still have the flying weakness. Realistically, a rock type would have been great, so I was kind of hoping for a Choodle. But this is not bad. This is not bad. It is Gen 3, which, you know, like I just said about the C-Dot, funnily enough, it's not really the generation I want to be using. I've used all the Gen 3 Pokemon a whole lot of times. I'm assuming I can just branch poke it once and we'll be good. We get hit by a water gun in the rain. I mean, yeah, it's going to tickle a little bit, but good old Grookey can live that just fine. We can hit it with a branch, and at that range, I think we can just go ahead and throw ourselves a good old Pokeball and get ourselves a wild area encounter. Of all the Pokemon in the wild area, a Wingull isn't exactly something I'm enthusiastic about, but it'll do. It'll do. Overall, I'm aware it could have been worse. I do feel like a rock type would have been ideal, though. Funnily enough, that Onyx to the side would have actually probably been great, but that's not how this works. Wingull's data was added. We can call you Wub. You're absolutely being called Wub. I have no reason not to call you Wub. Beautiful. We keep the theme going. Why am I keeping this theme going? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know why I'm keeping it going. But that is going to be our encounter. Shall we have a look at the Wingull? Let's have a look at the Wingull, shall we? You are a neutral nature. Not bad, not bad. Hydration to heal status if it's raining. That's fine. Overall, neutral nature Wingull. Nothing crazy, nothing special. It will do. Could I realistically have waited on this encounter and gone ahead and grabbed myself something from a later region, because I'm pretty sure these are all split into like different regions and stuff. Yep, good old tooltips. You can use the right stick. That's right. I can just go ahead and go, woo, camera wild. But I think these are all split up into like different areas with different Pokemon that you can grab in them. Maybe going for the first area was a mistake on my part with that. But, oh well. We do have a Pelipper here. I have to be kind of careful in this area, to be honest. It can be kind of scary running around here. Like, if I can't get away from a Pokemon, that could actually be terrifying. Like, if there's a level 60 or something around here that enters a battle with me, like that Pangoro, for example, if that charges me down and I can't run away, I could get wiped out. So, kind of a scary area. We're just going to keep, like, running along the side, ignoring these Hoot-Hoot, and all of that stuff. I'm just gonna go for our nice walk. It's kind of nice scenery, though. I know when the wild area first came out, a lot of people weren't impressed with the graphics of the trees. I remember being a specific thing. Hi, are you a vendor? Can I use you? Spend my watts, just so I know what's here. Superpower, Poison Jab, Fire Blast, Psychic. You got some good TMs over here. I wonder, Grookey could probably learn Superpower, right? And then we could have Max Knuckle. Maybe one thing I will do off-screen is just do this, right? We come to a den, energy trickles out of the den, we gain 50 watts. It's pretty boring to go ahead and show me doing that over and over again, so maybe I'll collect some watts off-screen. Other than that, I don't think I'll do much off-screen. I don't think I'll do training off-screen, because of just how easy it is to level in this game and all of that stuff. But collecting watts, that's boring enough that I'll do it off-screen, I think. I don't think there'll be anything else, though. We grab ourselves a white herb, which, you know, if we get superpower, actually could be a pretty useful item, funnily enough. Things are joining together today. We grab ourselves a tiny mushroom to get ourselves some money. But I don't think we're going to do any max raid battles right now. I don't think we're a high enough level to be doing anything like that. For now, we're just going to, like, waddle straight on through this entire area. Admire the delibird in the grass. Hello, delibird. You're beautiful. Please don't run at me like that. It's kind of scary, though, when I have such weak Pokemon. It is beautiful. This makes me happy. This does make me happy. But for right now, let's go ahead and head over to that big old stairway that leads us to our next area, while I talk about one more thing. Recently, I did actually see a poll on my YouTube feed, which was, what's your longest gaming session? And I don't think I'm going to do a question of the day every single episode of this playthrough. However, this one really did kind of surprise me, I guess. So I will say, just for today, question of the day, big ol' rhymes, what is your longest gaming session ever? Because it turns out, according to that poll, 20% of people have had a 24-hour or longer gaming session at any point, and while that doesn't incredibly surprise me, it did surprise me that 24 hours was the longest people, like, it was the longest tier, alright? Because for me, I've had some long sessions of gaming. I do have insomnia, which definitely ties into this, but I can remember several times. I think the first time I ever played Pixelmon, I think I played that for 72 hours straight. I can think of when Modern Warfare 2 just released on the Xbox. There was pretty much every weekend when I would just be playing Modern Warfare 2. Maybe not exclusively Modern Warfare 2, but Modern Warfare 2, maybe some Xbox Minecraft, some other games here and there, like Terraria, and I would just sit down in a party chat on Xbox with, like, a bunch of friends, and we would sit there just for, like, the straight 2 days. Alright, there would be no sleep on that Saturday night. We would go for the straight 2 days of just playing games. I can also think of every new Pokemon release that's ever came out. I've generally just sat down, like, Platinum, for example, comes to mind. I probably played that for 24 hours straight. So I feel like I've done the 24 hours straight a lot. And I'm curious, out of, like, the people that watch my videos, how many of us have actually gone ahead and played a video game for 24 hours straight? Or even, not necessarily just one video game for 24 hours straight, just the longest you've sat down and played games for a consistent amount of time. Obviously, breaks are important. I'm including breaks. You can get up and stretch and go grab a snack in the middle, right? I don't mean just, like, literally glued to your screen like a laser kind of 24 hours, but 24 hours of just being like, we're playing games now. Ah, Nurse Joy has mentioned the thing that I mentioned earlier. You may be able to see a rare Pokemon at Wedgehurst Station. That's the Galarian Slowpoke. That is technically a static encounter. I don't see any reason why we can't go back and grab that as an encounter at any point. So that is something that we should realistically go and do sooner rather than later. I do think it's level 10, and it would be a poison type, which really isn't good for our team right now, so maybe we'll go back once we're around the range of, like, level 15 or something, just to make sure we don't get swept by the Galarian Slowpoke. But for right now, hi Sonia, I am healed up. So, brilliant young trainer who's braved the wild area. I wouldn't call it brave, I caught Pokemon and ran away from everything. That's definitely not brave. Do you remember what your goal in Motorstoke is? I know it's the first one, but I like saying, What? You seriously forgot about the gym challenge opening ceremony? Sure did. We walkin'. Sonya's legs are really thin. Like, they are gonna snap. By the way, the ceremony tomorrow is being held at the Motorstoke Stadium, okay? That is the big thing that they just put in the center of our screen to make sure that we don't get lost, which I do appreciate, honestly, because I'd get lost. Use that lift over there to get to the stadium, okay? Well, laters. I'm gonna swing by the shops while I'm here, but don't forget to register at the stadium, okay? Can do. I wish more of these shops on the side were actually, like, open and had goofy things in, but I'm pretty sure, like, all of these shops are just blocked off, right? Because I would like to go at... Never mind. I can go in these shops. I didn't think I could go in these shops, I'm gonna be honest. I thought all of these were blocked off. Maybe it's just some of them. Huh. Today I learned. Okay, well... Can I go in? Can I really just go in all of these shops and I just never knew? Oh wow, I really can just go in all of these shops. I assumed they were just blocked off. Huh. Well, I learned something today. Can you tell that I didn't really explore the region when I first came through here? I really didn't explore the region when I first came through here. I did complete the Pokedex in this game. And then, other than that, realistically, I've played the DLCs once, and I've shiny hunted. Haven't been through this game enough. That's changing now, I guess. Hi, Charizard. I'd surely never make it to the stadium without you to show me the way, partner. Even with a huge old thing like this bang in the middle of the city, I still get lost. Oh, that's alright. One look tells me you've become a trainer worthy of the endorsement I gave you. I don't know about that. And yes, I reckon you might even be ready to use this. Here, try giving this to your partner to hold. A miracle seed. Actually useful. Genuinely useful. I will take that. An extra 10% on our branch poke, sure. You can take that lift up to the city's upper level if you're headed for the stadium next. I sure am. I'm probably going to go past a whole bunch of, like, additional items in corners. I remember this one in particular, but I'm probably going to miss a whole lot of the items in corners with, like, all of the glowing stuff and Pokeballs. I'll try and grab as many of them as possible, but I don't think we'll miss too much. The man himself. What? Hop? No! Hop! Not Hop. Hop is not the man himself. Hop is a disgrace that just interrupted me from speaking to the man that makes this game a real game. Hop, get on off my screen. Get off my screen, Hop. How dare you? How dare you? No. I want to speak to this man. This legend. Do you see his presence? How he stands out around all before him? His wonderful smile? Everything about this man? Perfection. Okay? Ta-da! You took the time to talk to a Pokeball, so you deserve a little reward. The Pokeball guy. Funnily enough, genuinely, when I was watching through Pokemon Evolutions, that new, like, YouTube series / anime, for Pokemon, the entire time I was watching it, I was just waiting for Pokeball guy to show up. I remember the exact time he showed up because I paused it on him. 6:48. 6 minutes 48 seconds in. Pokeball guy in the first episode of Pokemon Evolutions. Why do I remember that number so well? It's Pokeball guy, you know? He's just there. He's just chilling. I also remember them making an article about it, which I found really funny because he's such an irrelevant guy. But it's so funny to me. Would you take a look at this? The place is packed with gym challenges. Every one of these folks is another rival. Oh, I see a rival in the background behind my big old hat. Let's get signed up. The true rival. Not Hop, not Bead. The true rival is Marnie. Bead's kinda cool, I guess. Hop isn't. Hi, welcome to the playthrough where we say that Hop sucks. Seriously, what a piece of work. If you're here to register for the gym challenge, I'll need to see your endorsement, please. Here you go, I got a slip of paper right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Fancy that. This is the first time we've had a challenger endorsed by the champion. Well, now you've had two, because I am as well. What? Two of you at once? I wonder what's come over Leon this year. The two of you must be something special. I'm Hop, and I'm Leon's little brother, and that's all I will ever be. That's him. There, you two have been successfully registered as gym challengers. You can now choose your preferred number for your uniform. Oh, it's time. Oh, it's time, huh? Well, the first time I played through, I went with 225. You know, it's kind of been my YouTube name. It's kind of been like a staple of mine ever since I got my first Xbox and I got my first username. However, there is another number that comes to mind that is much more enjoyable to see. It's definitely overdone and overused, but it needs to be done, right? Number 69. It's just, it has to be done, okay? Do I have the maturity of a 10-year-old? Absolutely. It has to be done. I can't help it. The numbers, they click themselves. All the trainers taking part have been booked at a room in the nearby Badu Drop Inn. I do really like the name of that hotel. It's a nice hotel name. That's the Lake Champion for you. Even booked us all hotel rooms. I'm off to check out the fancy digs. So can I speak to Marnie right now? I can. Hi. You're looking a bit gobsmacked by all this. Must be from some small country town. Is that it? Quite the same myself. Good old gobsmacked. I did realize the other day that some Americans don't use the word gobsmacked. Instead of they use like shocked. Wild. Wild. Imagine not using gobsmacked. You must be the challenger, Carlos. Badu Drop Inn is down this way. If you'd be so kind as to follow me. I don't know if there's any items around this gym. Is there items around this? Oh, what's this? First of all, we grab ourselves a rappel. Decent, decent. I feel like we're going to want Pokemon to jump out at us more than we're going to want them not to, though. There is also an item on this side, which is going to be 3 burn heals, which, I mean, is fine. You shouldn't really have a reason to use those just yet. Oh, I guess this is the Fire-type gym later, isn't it? Yeah, okay, that makes sense, that makes sense. The burn heals make sense. Challenger Carlos, we've arrived at the Badu Drop Inn. We sure have, haven't we? Look at that. Try to get some rest and build your strength for what's to come. We will absolutely do that. Well, let's go ahead and plonk ourselves inside after I quickly run and see if there's any more items along this edge, just because I like free stuff. Can I go in here? I can't. Okay, so there's still places that we can't get into. It's not like just everywhere is open. Oh, I saw a shiny and I saw a Pokeball. A Silk Scarf. Decent. Really decent. I do also need to give the Miracle Seed to my Grookey before I forget. So we will give you a Miracle Seed, and I don't think I have anyone that can really utilize a Silk Scarf at the moment, which is unfortunate, but I don't think it'll be too hard to find a Pokemon that can utilize it. What moves do you have again? Remind me. You have Absorb, Growth, Harden, Payback. You have Quick Attack. I guess that means you can use a Silver Scarf. I suppose. Doesn't use it the best, but it does use it. And we also have ourselves 1 Oranberry. Do we just slap this onto a Pokemon? Oh, I didn't mean to slap it onto that Pokemon in particular, but I mean, I guess we could put it onto Blipbug, or maybe Seedot in case we need to use Bide. I don't know, I feel like our brave-natured Blipbug at least has a different typing. This Blipbug sucks, by the way. Brave nature is bad. That's why I was so excited that Wingull was just neutral, because a neutral nature at least means it's not bad. If I got a brave Wingull, then I would be a little bit upset, but nice and neutral. Let's get ourselves into the Badu Drop Inn with our Pokemon in tow. I think we might have a fight. Yeah, Team Yell. Yeah. Okay. My memory is somewhat working. Hiya, looks like you both got yourselves registered. We sure did. Oh, hey Sonia, what are you doing at the hotel? Researching the mysterious Pokemon that is said to be in the Slumbering Weald. I reckon if I look into some of Galar's legends, I might figure something out. Care to join me? You're here already anyway. I mean, you make a good point. Look at him. You see that? There's a sword and shield right there. It's a statue of a hero who once saved the Galar region. I could run through the legend right quick if you fancy. The short version. For sure. Long ago, a great black storm covered the Galar region. People called it the Darkest Day. The land was assaulted by gigantic Pokemon, but they were defeated by a single young hero bearing a sword and shield. This statue here is meant to depict the young hero of that legend. Huh, I suppose that hero must have been about as strong as Lee then. A little bit stronger than that, buddy, but sure. Looks like you're gonna have your hands full with plenty of research though, Sonia. Black storms and swords and shields and all. None of these options actually make a difference in the story, but let's be positive to Sonia, shall we? Sure. You two are staying here at the hotel tonight, though, Marnie? Shouldn't you check in? You probably should. And look out for you too, Sonia. If we hear anything about the hero or whatnot, we'll tell you. Right now, though, Team Yell. Pretty funny team. Pretty funny team. We'll battle them. I don't know exactly what levels they are. I did run through the entire wild area without actually, like, battling any Pokemon realistically, which means that maybe I should be a higher level than I am right now, but I'm not super concerned. I feel like Grookey should be fine, right? What do they have? The most beautiful Zigzagoon of all time? Look at him. Probably... I wouldn't say it's my favorite Pokemon from Gen 8, but it's up there, alright? I really love Galarian Zigzagoon. I like Galarian Zigzagoon a ton. I love Galarian Lanoodle a ton as well. Obstagoon is where I lose interest a little bit. I don't really care for Obstagoon. However, Obstagoon's existence means I can put an Eviolite on my Galarian Lanoon. So, overall, it's fine. It's fine. Trying to learn Razor Leaf. Is it an upgrade to Branch Poke? Yes. However, it can miss, and I don't know if there's ever a time when I'm gonna click Taunt. Growl, I might genuinely want to click. Taunt? I don't see myself using. Also, Team Yell theme is a ball. Beautiful. The music in Gen 8 is a ball. When we defeat ourselves, our Team Yell Grunt when looking for a fight and lost. I'm so pathetic. Unfortunate, buddy. Is there another one in the battles? Team Yell, get revenge for me, would you? Battle number 2. Look at them jamming out. I love their spirit, okay? Sure, they're not really villains, alright? They're basically just Marnie's fan team. But I mean, I'd join Team Yell. They don't really do anything. They're just kinda there having fun. You know, they at least care about the Pokemon at later points in the game. I don't think they do anything bad ever, so I don't have any problem with Team Yell. It's definitely different from Generation 3 and 4, for example, where you've got Team Aqua and Magma trying to, like, flood and burn the world to death. Gen 4, you've got, you know, literal gods of Pokemon being summoned so that humans can control them. You know, bringing Giratina out the Distortion Realm and trapping it. And then there's Team Yell that's like, hey, we have a megaphone and we're going to be a little bit loud today. And we're also going to use words like swanky, which is that's not a word that anyone uses ever, but, you know, the game wants to run on British stereotypes, we'll let it run on British stereotypes, because I do find it funny. The swanky, sophisticated air in here had me off my game. I couldn't keep my cool. Makes me want to, like, go somewhere and say that and just see people's reactions, you know? I feel like it'd be a ton of fun. I wasn't expecting checking in would be such a big fuss, Carlos. What's going on? Sneaking in some Pokemon battles without me? Sure am. Don't think you can get ahead of me that easily. I need to get some training in, so I'm joining. Here, I'll even heal up my Pokemon too. I didn't really take any damage. I'm Hop, one of this year's gym challenges. I'm gonna be the one who's the next champion. Now, let's have a nice 2-on-2. I don't like double battles. Hop, get out of here. Imagine if I got XP from taking out Hop's Pokemon. That'd be amazing. That would actually be amazing. I would love that. I also think that my delay for sound has fixed. When I haven't changed anything. Which is strange. We are just going to click Razor Leaf because there's no reason not to. My sound delay seems fixed, but I am getting like a very, very occasional frame stutter. If there has been frame stutters in this recording for anyone, please do let me know. I'm still new to the whole capture card thing. There might be some things that I can optimize and make a little bit better. I don't entirely know yet. There might be like some settings on the Switch itself that I can change around to make the viewing experience better. So do let me know if there is anything wrong, obviously. For right now though, branch poke, we can't miss that. Bop that fool. It is beautiful music playing, and we're gonna bop you and have ourselves a nice, successful battle. Look at that. Beautiful. Blipbug hits level 9. I do believe someone said it evolved at level 10 and then level 30, which is fine, honestly. It's fine. Pretty sure that when Blipbug evolves, it gets the Psychic type as soon as it becomes a Dottler before Orbeetle. And to be honest, Psychic typing would be pretty cool. It's weak to a lot of Pokemon in this game, so I feel like there's a lot of Dark types throughout this region, but, well, specifically with Team Yell. Maybe that's just coming to my mind because we just fought a bunch, but, you know. What are you lot doing here? Marnie? Watch them bow. No, nothing. We was just... I know you're all terribly curious about the other gym challenges, but you gotta show a bit of restraint. Sorry about them. They're just a bunch of my fans. Call themselves Team Yell and follow me around cheering for me. I think they've let it go to their heads a bit. Imagine just having just a genuine, like, town's worth of people that just follow you around and like, worship at your feet. It'd be hilarious in some ways, but also terrifying. Come on, you lot, back home with you now. Also, even just, like, this just sounds like chilled out elevator music, but it's so nice. You know? I know it's just a slowed down theme of another music that happens in the game, but like, it's nice. They're just so caught up with wanting to support me and all that they tend to get a bit shirty? I feel like I'm not even British anymore. Like, I read a word and I'm like, because my brain reads quicker than my mouth speaks, I start reading the word shirty while I'm still trying to read the rest, and I'm just like, what? What does that mean? I feel like I need to like... I need more British friends, alright? I have a lot of friends that are American and only a couple that are British. I need more British friends that actually speak like this, so they can tell me how I'm even supposed to, like, speak in my own country. Good evening and welcome to the Bud Who Dropped In. You must be one of the Pokemon trainers entering the gym challenge, right? Yep, sure am. Yes, young Master Carlos, I see that you have a booked room. We are going to sleep in that room. I think we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a good old introduction gym challenge stuff out of the way, and then we will wrap up this episode. But I do want to go ahead and run over and get that nice gym intro done. The next morning. Morning. This is it. Now my legend really begins. Watch out, Carlos. I'll beat you to Motorstoke Stadium. Go for it, buddy. I am not rushing over there. We are going to walk over there nice and casually, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the people that will wave at us, I hope. Gym Challenger, the opening ceremony is starting soon. Please allow me to escort you to the gym stadium. No. I don't want you to. Yeah, I'm going to go there myself and enjoy the people that will wave at me on the way. That happens, right? Does that happen yet? I feel like that happens. Maybe it doesn't. Huh, I thought there was people that waved at me when I walked over. Maybe that doesn't happen yet. I guess that happens to other gym challenges or something. Unfortunate. I wanted to mess around with that. Challenger Carlos, was it? Yep, go ahead, put me in my uniform. Give me the number. Give me the number. We need the number. Sadly, you can't make it just a 2-digit number, so there has to be a 0 involved, but yeah. There it is. Number 69. I wonder how many people have this as their number compared to like every other number combination that you can make. I imagine there's probably like a good... My guess would be 25% of people probably have 69. Maybe like 20% of people... No, it's gotta be higher than that. It's probably like 40% of people with 69, 20% with 420, and then 40% that go with a normal like actual number that ties to them in some way. That's probably it, right? It's probably it. If I had to take a guess. Alright, Rose, you can speak all you want. It is my pleasure to announce that finally, the Galar Region Gym Challenge will begin. Look at that Munchlax. Beautiful. Yes, the Gym Challenge. Participants must defeat the 8 gym leaders and gather the 8 gym badges to prove their skills as a trainer. Only the most worthy will have the honor of challenging the greatest champion in history. Now, I would like to invite the gym leaders to show themselves. Bring them out here. Bring the squad. Show me the walk. Where's the squad? Where are they? Here they be. Look at them slow walking their way out with all their style. Really does look like such an odd bunch of people. The Fighting Farmer. Here's the Grass-type expert, Milo. The Raging Waves. The Master of Water types, Nessa. Definitely the best gym leader. The Ever-Burning Man of Fire. Here comes the Fire-type veteran, Kabu. The Galar Karate Prodigy. Nobody's better with fighting types than B. Oh, right. Because we're playing Pokemon Sword, we're going to end up fighting B rather than Alistair. And I think Gordy rather than... Oh, what was the Ice-type leader's name? I feel like I had an M in it, but I don't remember the actual name. Oh, no. Oh, no. Either way, we fight fighting types rather than ghost types, and we fight rock types. Is that what Gordy uses, rock types? I think we fight rock types rather than ice types, I believe. Just so everyone is aware. Now the challenges. Get me out there. Get me out there. I will take the lead wearing the number 69 with pride. Beautiful. I'm lost, I'm confused. How did I get in front of this many people? I want to go back and crawl into a hole. That's exactly what I would be thinking. Alright, and there we go. Gym challenge begun, I guess? Standing there on the pitch in the stadium in front of everyone. There's really no words for it, but I can barely contain myself. My heart's racing. We've made it at last, Hop, and you too, Carlos. So you're the 2 trainers our champion endorsed himself. Welcome, and it's a delight to meet you. I'm Rose, of course. Oh, and what's this? I see you both already possess Dynamax bands. How wonderful. It seems you two have been led here by the guiding light of wishing stars. By the way, it was my wonderful company that invented those Dynamax bands, you know? I dare say this year's gym challenge is looking to be an absolute blast. Very good. Very good indeed. This means the whole Galar region is in for some excitement. The gym challenge is an excellent opportunity to show off your Dynamax Pokemon. Now I'm terribly sorry, there is some urgent business I need to attend to, so I must be on my way. Best of luck to both of you. The chairman certainly seems to be in high spirits. Now listen closely, you two. You're both only just started on your path as trainers. If you want to win, you need to do more than just train your Pokemon. You need to train yourselves too. Bench presses, got it. Pull-ups, sit-ups, squats, knee-ups. I don't know, I'm out of exercises. I don't exercise that much, I'll be honest. But that is where we're going to be going ahead and wrapping up this episode. So, next episode, we will start making our way down to Turffield towards the grass-type stadium. In terms of stuff that I'll do off-screen, as I said, might collect some watts here and there and try and grab a TM. Other than that, I'm going to keep everything on screen. Training, all of that stuff, we will do as we go through routes and stuff like that, as we do gain a lot of XP. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!